And so when we talk about suicidology, we're really talking about the study of suicide, not just as this internal problem that emerges because of something psychological or physiological or genetic, but really something that is correlating with the social environment and sometimes the political context that people are grappling with stigma in. So,
Yeah, wow. And I was reading earlier today, I saw I think it was a right statistic. We'll see here. I'm going to ask you, Araya. But I saw a statistic earlier that was saying for around suicide, basically every 40 seconds, there's a suicide,
mm-hmm.
which is very alarming. I was like, oh my God, like that's very shocking to think. Like every minute, there's a life.
Wow. The interesting thing is that, like, when you look at these studies, they always mention the general population, and then they mention like the comparison groups. So sometimes it's queer people of color, sometimes that's people living with HIV. And so what they're saying is the numbers are astounding for the general population, and then they become even more severe and pronounced for this particular population. So,
Wow.
you know.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm glad that you're both in here. Again, just as with your expertise, I feel like there's a lot of value that comes from conversations like this. Just more awareness. I mean, mental health for sure, and suicide rates, and these things that are very, very, very serious and very, very, very. The word there's a way to intervene, right? There's a lot of things that we could do to prevent
Mhm.
these kinds of deaths and these kinds of this kind of energy right around mental health and negative just from a little more education, a little more empathy. To your point, Jerissa, I think in your bio you talked about science and empathy.